Olá, tudo bem? O assunto de hoje é uma continuação daquilo que vocês já viram, que é a história de Jonathan B. Roy, um canadense daquela região de Quebec que está viajando o mundo em bicicleta e que passou por São Paulo esses dias. O assunto de hoje é a bicicleta do Jonathan, assim como as gambiarras típicas de todo o ciclista. No caso, quem viaja tem muita solução específica, própria. Vamos nessa? Vamos conferir as gambiarras do Jonathan? Tell me why your bicycle, what it's made of, why you're traveling this bicycle. I see that you get no suspension, I understand,
Yeah.
but I would like you to speak for me for that. And I see that you have a 26 inches, maybe a little bit more radius.
Yes,
Tell me about
exactly.
it. Tell me about it.
Okay, so before, it was my first bike trip. Now it's been 3 years and a half, 4 years. And I think it's the same all around the world. People are always scared of which bike am I going to choose, which size of tire, which size of wheels, aluminum or this is steel. But in the end, it doesn't matter. Really, I don't have a suspension because I'm mainly in the paved road, or at least not in the mountains, not senderos or what is it, tracks, like small tracks. So, but I've seen people, mainly in South America, I've seen people with bikes from everywhere. I met a guy from Venezuela and he had not even panniers, he had just everything here, everything that high, and he was going the same as me. And I've met people with bikes $20,000 and titanium and everything, and they were not going as fast as him probably. So I think it doesn't really matter the bike. For me, I chose the 26 and that model, Surly. You cannot even see it now because it's so old. But in Canada, US, we don't have so many brands. It's a disc trucker from Surly.
And this, what is it made of?
It's in steel.
It's still where? Where it was assembled?
It's from the United States.
Okay,
But,
and it's steel, pure steel, it's not chromoly. Steel.
Yeah, no, I think it's chromoly. Yeah,
It
it's
looks like a chromoly.
Yeah,
Okay,
it is.
yeah.
But it's a bit rusted now.
It looks perfect.
It's all right. It was a lot better when I left at the beginning. And like you
How
said,
many-
yeah, 36 spokes instead of 32. I think that's maybe important. I never broke one.
You didn't
I
bring
never,
any
never
with-
broke anything. No.
any.
And I think the most important
Wow.
really is not even the bicycle. It's the rack.
The rack is the same?
It's the same, and that also is in steel. And I think if you choose a really cheap one, then you can have a problem because it's a lot of weight on it. And I chose my saddle and that
Okay.
seat post many times.
Tell me about it, because you have a parallelogram seat post,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know the name in Portuguese, and you have like a not suspension, but
It's like a rubber, yeah.
Tell me,
It's
does it work?
It works well, yeah. So for about a year and a half, I had a Brooks in
In your saddle.
in leather.
Okay.
And
What happened to it?
well, that's the thing. I think the Brooks, everybody has it because everybody has it.
Okay.
And I find okay, it's good, but
But
I'm not even sure why I have this, because people say, oh, it lasts 15 years and but I was in Southeast Asia, it was raining every single day, and then my Brooks was like that, all getting cracked. So I changed it for another Brooks, but in leather, in rubber. It was not so good. Then I added that piece before going to Chile. So it's like a little suspension, but tiny.
where did you buy it?
In Canada. I was back in Canada for a month or two.
So you
bought
got
it there.
that in Canada, and you bought it, and then you bought a Selle
Th-
Italia.
yeah, so that's my third saddle, and that's my favorite kit now. So I think it's a bit more comfortable here, a bit more cushy. And with this, if I go on Pieras or Ripio, like, taka 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 taka, so it's a bit better. I'm way more comfortable now.
O que é interessante é que esse banco vem para trás no seu amortecimento. Com isso, a distância do pé dele no pedal não diminui, porque ele vai para trás, ele mantém a mesma distância. Tell me about it, I just enjoyed that.
But you just explained it. You have the same distance. So sometimes you have seat post with a suspension like this, and if you have a suspension like this, your knees are doing like this, and you're always changing your position. And with this, it's not big enough,
okay,
and it's always the same distance, so you don't even feel it. It's just a little bit cushy. And this one specifically is a Cane Creek, but you have a few companies who are making this. This one you can have 3 different rubbers, so hard, medium, and soft. I chose the medium.
Okay.
I don't know, but you can have different.
Soft must be someone lighter than you. You
Yeah,
weigh like 70?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
68. I don't.
68,
It depends how many times I go to the Buffet Libre.
Now tell me, I'm gonna translate in Portuguese, your gambiarras, né? O que é interessante é a gente ver as pessoas que viajam, as soluções que elas têm para suas particularidades. We call this gambiarra. Your solutions, very good solutions. So tell me your solutions, specific this one, and maybe others one.
Yeah.
Vamos falar das gambiarras agora.
That's true. It's
Like
tiny stuff. So that thing that's holding my bike, people like that. It's super easy. It's a guy in the US who is making this to support the bicycle.
So this is for bicycle.
Yeah, it's especially for bicycle. It's called clickstand.com. And what you do is you measure the height of your bicycle.
Here?
So it will be, yeah, exactly. And then you measure how the diameter of your frame also.
Okay.
So he's gonna send you something especially for your bike.
Okay.
And you can decide you want it in 4, 5, 6 pieces. I chose 4 because I measured that it would fit in my bag at the front. But to use that, you need to have your brake at the front locked, so the bike doesn't go like this. So I had something that the guy sent with it, and at one point I went to a bike store, and the guy removed my specific thing to lock my front brake, and I'm like, where did you put my front breaker? And he said, well, it was not for any purpose, so I just threw it away. And so I'm like, no, of course if it's there I use it. So I made just another one with an elastic just to block it.
Isso daqui não é genial?
At some point I was in Kyrgyzstan and that piece broke in 2 in the mountains, and he sent me another one for free back in Kyrgyzstan from the US. So really nice guy.
So you have everything under waterproof. Tell me, are these the same, still waterproof? These are Ortlieb, what are those?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about them.
So I got the Ortlieb since the last 33,000 kilometers that I rode. Pretty much the same, except now the color is a bit faded. I repaired them.
You have to repair them?
I repaired them a little bit because sometimes you don't want to be on the road, and I took maybe the pedestrian places, especially bridges, and then you realize, oh, it's narrower, and now you don't fit in it, and you
scratch on the wall.
And then you scratch on the wall. So I repaired a little bit on the side, but mainly no repairs. They're still waterproof. I really like them. Same here. It's okay waterproof, a bit less.
But this is not Ortlieb.
No, that's C2 Summit.
Just a
but
bag.
Here, I mean, any dry bag will fit, and you just have to check if you have any holes.
I see that you have a very nice light in the front.
Yeah.
Is it dynamo? What
It's
is
dynamo,
it?
yeah.
Okay, so
So
we have this light with the electric.
Yeah, and I
the
have my
dynamo. Does it work?
USB plug here.
Ok, with the same dynamo.
Yes.
Olha que interessante, vou até falar em português. Ele tem um dínamo na roda dianteira que alimenta essa lanterna e um carregador USB aqui. Isso daqui é um kit que realmente resolve muitos problemas para aqueles que estão viajando, especialmente porque você pode carregar tudo no USB, tudo aquilo que de fato tecnologia que alguém que vai estar viajando vai querer. Interesting, really interesting. I like that.
So my dynamo is the second one.
It's the second one. How did you break?
The first one was getting a little bit loose,
Okay.
especially after Chile, where it's many thousand kilometers on like that.
Okay.
It was getting a bit loose, so I sent it. This one is a SP dynamo from Taiwan.
Okay.
I sent it there. They sent me another one.
Oh, they did?
Really nice.
Okay.
Yeah, and they even sent me another one before I sent that back, because I told them I was still traveling. And the USB plug, I think 2 or 3 brands are making that. That one is waterproof. It's the same one since the beginning. It works well. and I charge my phone while I ride every day. But having said that, it's not necessary to have that really.
I understand, but I depend on it.
But well, it's nice, but I think if I would, because it's really expensive, that kit. And I had that because I crossed some deserts for a long time.
Okay,
but really,
you need a GPS.
Yeah, but really, if you just have a power pack,
Okay.
a battery, external battery.
And what about the compass, regular compass? Can you navigate with it? Just a map and compass?
I use my phone. I use my phone for everything, for GPS, for map. I download the
so
maps.
that's the reason why you need that.
Yes, but really,
storage.
if I would just have a bigger external battery, it would be fine. I would not suggest the solar panels, though. I don't know if you've used it.
Yeah, I did use, but it was very, very sunny, so it wasn't.
Yeah.
Why not solar? Why? Tell me.
I've never used it personally. People who have used it by bicycle told me this is a better system.
Okay.
Because anyway you ride, sunny or not.
That's correct.
And I've heard many stories of solar panels breaking, or not working super well, or not working, having a lot of electricity.
The only place I did it was traversing North Desert that we have under the sun. Sun.
Well, yeah, that's so you had the best place to use it.
Okay, coming back to tips, what not to? All is positive, but what not to in a trip?
Everybody's different. I saw two Korean guys carrying a wooden chair on their bicycle, and for them it was okay. And I'm like, you guys are freaking crazy carrying a wooden chair.
With someone sitting on?
Yeah, they say, well, we use it, and so we don't sit on the ground, and we use it also to put up the tent, and they were fine with that. But for me, carrying a computer, carrying a drone, carrying a tripod, carrying a lot of electronic stuff, I have 2 microphones, maybe some people would be like, that's freaking crazy, well, you don't have space for your wooden chair.
What's the weight of your package here, not counting the bicycle?
I guess without the bicycle, it's probably 40-45 kilos, I guess. But it depends of the water and the food, mainly.
Water? But that's not the only water you carry.
No, I have a water bag also here, about 4 liters. So if I'm a long time.
How do you treat the water when you have to grab the water, whatever?
I have a treatment plant here, and it doesn't work all the time. So
huge filter.
Yeah. Well, my filter is somewhere in there, so I was sick about 4 or 5 times.
With water.
Yeah, enough. In Tajikistan, in Myanmar, in Argentina, in Switzerland.
In Switzerland?
Of all the places.
Watch out for Brazil, okay?
Brazil, all good for now. So I don't treat water. I used to have a filter with me. I used it 3 times, and I'm like, why am I carrying something I don't use? Some people carry...
Chloro.
Yeah, I've never used that. So I just trust my system. I don't know if it's the right choice. Maybe, maybe that's one thing not to do. But I don't even buy water. I just use taps or...
Yeah, that's the way it is. I have full of filters inside.
What not to do? Don't try to go faster or thinking I have to go 100 kilometers. Just go the speed you want. Take the roads you want. If you think that road is dangerous, take another one. There's no rule for that. And take your time. But if you have a month, then don't think you have to visit everything. Most of the places that I really like, they're not in the Lonely Planets, they're not in anywhere. You just go, you meet people, talk to people, what not to do, go and think it's a bike trip. It's not a bike trip. The bicycle is the way to meet people and to be slow enough and to go to weird roads that your people are gonna be drawn to you to talk to you.
E aí, gostou? Então já sabe, curta e compartilhe esse vídeo. Siga-nos lá no Instagram. E não se esqueça de deixar aqui nos comentários a sua sugestão de pauta. E não se esqueça também de se inscrever aqui no nosso canal, no canal do Bike é Legal. Então já sabe, né? Vamos embora pedalar e vamos embora viajar de bike.